Hey guys, I'm Matt, and welcome to my first podcast about GCSE German speaking exams. I've been studying German for about 7 years now, and I'm hoping to go and study at a university soon. I was looking through the podcast on iTunes the other day, and I noticed that there weren't really many about GCSE speaking revision in German, so I thought I'd make some podcasts to help anyone doing their GCSE in German at the moment. What I'm going to do is go through a couple of past GCSE German speaking exams that are in the form of role plays. After I finish, I'll go through any vocab that you may not know, and I'll give some pointers on how you can improve or lengthen your answers. Okay, so I'll start with role play 9. You're in a German restaurant with your family. You're not happy with the food. The second problem is the waiter. You speak to the manager to complain. Essen, 2 Details. Das Essen ist kalt und schmeckt nicht gut. Das zweite Problem. Ich möchte mich über den Kellner beklagen. Then comes the question which you don't know what it's going to be. It's an exclamation mark, and underneath it says, when you see this, you will have to respond to something you have not prepared. In this case, it's Können Sie den Kellner beschreiben? Can you describe the waiter? It's groß und hat braune Haare. And the last one is Lösung, dein Vorschlag. Kann ich mein Geld zurückhaben, bitte? Oder kann ich mein Geld umsonst haben, bitte? Okay, now for the vocab. The first bit. Das Essen ist kalt und schmeckt nicht gut. Das Essen is the food. As you can tell, das, it's neuter. Kalt is cold. Und schmeckt comes from schmecken, to taste. So it doesn't taste good. Second, ich möchte über den Kellner beklagen. I'd like to complain about the waiter. Ich möchte, I would like to. Beklagen comes from sich beklagen, to complain. It's reflexive, so the sich becomes mich in the I form, and that needs to come as soon in the sentence as it can. So in this case it is Ich möchte mich über den Kellner beklagen. Okay, and then describe the waiter. Is groß und hat braune Haare. Groß is tall or big, and braune Haare, brown hair. You could also have said unhöflich, which is rude or unhelpful, or langsam, slow. The last one, Lösung, dein Vorschlag. Die Lösung is a solution, and der Vorschlag is a suggestion. I said, kann ich mein Geld zurückhaben bitte, which is, can I have my money back? And that's quite a good template sentence, because you can just replace the Geld with anything. So it could be, kann ich mein Ball zurückhaben bitte? Can I have my ball back? Anything like that. Okay. Or I also said, kann ich mein Essen umsonst haben? Umsonst means free of charge. You could also have used kostenlos, which is free of charge, or gratis, which is free of charge. Any of those would be fine. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a different role play. This one's role play 12. You are talking to your Austrian friend about your recent house move. Wann und wo? Ich bin am 7. November nach London umgezogen. Neues Haus, 2 Details. Es ist sehr groß und bequem. Das Haus ist auf dem Land. Freizeitaktivitäten in der Stadt, 2 Details. Man kann in die Disco gehen. Man kann Fußball spielen. And now comes the question which you don't know, and in this case it is, was ist nicht so gut in der Stadt? die Luft sind schmutzig. Or you could say, es gibt zu viel Verkehr in der Stadt. Okay, vocabulary. The first one, wann und wo, means when and where. Ich bin am 10. November nach London umgezogen. 10. November means the 10th of November. And umgezogen comes from umziehen, to move. The second, neues Haus, 2 details. New house, 2 details. Es sehr groß, which we said before was big or tall. And bequem means comfortable. And das Haus is auf dem Land. Auf dem Land means in the country. You could also have said, wir haben einen tollen Garten. We have a nice garden. And then Freizeitaktivitäten in der Stadt means free time activities in the town. 2 details, 2 details. Man kann die Disco gehen. One can go in the disco or to the disco. Or Fußball spielen. Fußball is football and spielen is the verb to play. And then the unexpected question. Die Stadt ist und die Luft sind schmutzig. Die Stadt is the town and die Luft is the air. And schmutzig means dirty. I also said es gibt zu viel Verkehr in der Stadt. Es gibt is there is or there are. Zu viel, too much or too many. And Verkehr is traffic. Or you could say zu Lärm, which is, or zu viel Lärm is better, too much. And Lärm is noise. Okay. That completes my podcast for today. I hope it's helped in some way. And I hope that I'll do some more soon. Thanks. Goodbye.